Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance broker, turning today to whap and tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. Today, I'm going to be brief. I'm just taking you guys on the last leg of my walk while I walk to the corner store to go grab me something to drink. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about the webinar that I'm holding this weekend or this week. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, I will be holding a webinar this week. It is said by Community tab. You have to register. I'll put the link in here as well, but you'll register. In fact, let me put the link. I don't know how to chat in this. I don't know how to chat in this, so I can't even chat in this. But when the video uploads, or at least in my community tab, there will be a invite to a link where you can register for the webinar for this week. This week we'll be talking about alternative ways to get funding to buy a house, because so many people are interested in things like buying a house, but they don't want to use life insurance, but they want to use OPM in real estate. Well, the easiest way to use OPM in real estate is life insurance. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about during this webinar is alternative funding sources. So you're looking at different ways to get money for buying a house, or for buying other houses, or for securing mortgages, or getting hard money if you want to do fix and flips and shit. So there's a lot of different things that I have there listed, but that's a nice high die. There's a lot of different things that I have that I will be, I should say, discussing when it comes to this webinar. So make sure you register for it so that you can have that going. Besides that, I just want to kind of come, like I said, and ramble and walk with y'all and continue my talk. I'm going to continue to say MAGA, marriages are great arrangements. I did not yet post that video. I've been kind of falling back on my video posting because I had to, but I'm going to kind of reformulate my content and make it so that I can still post and still be legal, because I had some dead ass. I had some kind of legal issues that had made me pause from making YouTube content for a little bit. Because I am an actual licensed financial professional. So because I have licensure, that's why you don't see too many licensed professionals talk online and stuff, right? Or giving specific advice. Like JT the Pocket Watcher is going into a realm now where he is going to unfortunately leave himself open to criticism from people like himself. Adrian Garcia, I'm broke. Yes, I'm very broke. Thank you for telling me. So he is leaving himself open to a okay. Show the comment. You're fucking poor. Yes. So he's going to be leaving himself open to a position where he may be open to criticism to things like himself. Salute, she. What's going on? He may be leaving himself open to criticisms for things like himself. Why? Because unfortunately, when you give kind of blanketed advice, um, it's oh damn, they blocking off all the street here. When you give kind of blanketed advice, it is literally that blanketed. Um, and unfortunately, blanketed advice doesn't work for specific for specifics, right? If I have a specific issue and you give me a blanketed answer, it doesn't quite work. So that's why you'll see the lack of a lot of people with licenses saying certain stuff. Um, Plus, all too often in our money making endeavors, it you know we take a lot of time to learn this stuff. Bronze was good, and while we're taking the time to learn this stuff, it makes it that we got to get paid for our time. Dark Man, what's good? So yeah, like I said, make sure y'all check out my community tab. In my community tab, I have a flyer for my home buying seminar. Like I said, it's not actually a home buying seminar; it's an alternative funding source seminar. So you can find out ways. It's going to be focused towards real estate. Okay, I'm gonna get with a couple people. If not, I'll be myself, but I'm going to leave this open for questions and answers. But I want to go ahead and have you register. And this is going to be at a specific time, 6:30 Thursday this week, March 28th, right? And we're going to go ahead and go all into it. But at any rate, so he's leaving himself open, unfortunately, for criticisms like he does. And there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. There's nothing wrong with the blanket advice, especially from someone like JT. The reason I say that is because he's likely going to let people know, hey, listen, this is blanket advice. And Dark Man was good. And with this blanket advice, even though you're calling in, you're asking for specific, even though I'm giving you quote unquote specifics, it's still blanket advice. Why is it blanket advice? Because JT is likely to tell you, listen, I haven't done a full consult with you. Without having done a full consult with you, I don't know your whole situation. So generally what you'll see on call-in shows like Dave Ramsey is people, hi Dave, I've got a 401k and I'm 52 years old and I want to retire on $3,000 a month. And my 401k is $762,000 and I make $50,000 a year. What should I do? Well, there's more variables than that, right? Right, you go, boss. All right. So there's more variables to that. So many more variables because you need it, and he needs to know what you're spending a day. There's a whole bunch of different variables to it. But from just that question, he could answer, and it may or may not be beneficial to you. Again, without knowing your whole situation, you really can't just say, hey, do this or do that, because there's other things, right? The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone and so on and so forth, or, however that song goes. The finger bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the hip bone, blah, 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 blah. And ladies and gentlemen, them 3 green buttons on the top right is where you can press to hit the like button. So make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. At any rate, so, I think it's important to just understand that a lot of those sources are blanket advice. I can't wait because JT started a new channel where it's going to be calling, where he's going to be giving advice, kind of like a radio show. Again, a lot of those things are 6 in one, half dozen in the other. That's why there aren't a shit ton of people doing call-in radio shows with financial advice, because most of the brokerages won't allow it. And generally, if you are doing so, you are either completely independent and maybe you're a financial advisor, ER, as opposed to an advisor, or OR. The difference is an ER is one who just gives advice, and OR is one who actually sells a financial product and service, which would be like money management. So that's how those things work. Uh, let's see. But, you know, give me one second, excuse me. Let's see what they got juice. Oh, they got juice. All right. What kind of juice? Now y'all know 7 cameos got took out by these, but these shits do slap. Alright. But yeah, so again, a lot of that blanket advice is dangerous because it doesn't take into account everyone's entire financial position. Uh, and so it becomes harmful. I should get me a Gatorade. I'll get one.
Have a good day, sir. See you later.
What's going on, Chief? Give me Bluntville. And do you have tips? No tips?
I think I have. No.
You don't have tips. Alright, just the Bluntville. Thank you. Yeah, just tips. Alright, thank you. You too. Queena, what's going on? How y'all doing? Alright, so again, you know, it's there's so many pitfalls or dangers to, you know, just damn, they really shut down my block. There's so many pitfalls and dangers. What's going on, sis? You need to smoke?
Yes, I need a cigarette, please.
I got you.
You're the best person ever.
I know.
I'm not one of those. That's up to him. They're his, not
You
mine.
need a cigarette?
He's a good
I
guy.
know.
Thank you.
Trust me, I know what it's like to be with him. I'm Alonzo.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you
Nice
so
to
much,
meet
honey.
you.
You're a sweetheart.
I
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know. Oh, I gotta give you a hug for that. I'm clean. Don't worry.
Nah, I know.
You won't even let me give him a hug like that. Yo, word.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I love you too, sweetheart.
What's up, puppy? She knocked over your coffee.
I know. I'm thinking, well, I had a grip on it.
Bulkier than I thought.
Glad I had a grip on it.
Ooh.
Man, I would have had to give you mine. Not cool.
Yeah, have a good one. So, you know, again, so he leaves himself open, unfortunately, to the criticism that he currently gives just because he's going to give blanket financial advice. The caveat is, again, because he's a financial advisor, he's likely going to explain that to people as they call in. Listen, this is just this answer for this particular thing. This is not taking into account your entire financial picture or your entire portfolio, right? And so when he explains that, breaks that down to people, makes it a lot easier for them to totally understand. Oh, you can get an S24. I think we got the extra lot. I'm about to go get the S24 right now. But he becomes more, like I said, susceptible to the things that he put out. Just unfortunately, it's an effect of giving blanket advice or opening up more. The positive is that it does give him more exposure, and it does, just like with Dave Ramsey, make you seem like more of an authority. Why? Because you have answers to people's questions and you can kind of answer them on the spot. But what ends up happening is nobody sees the aftermath or the after effect of that, right? It's not like some go Huskies. It's not like some enormous content creator comes on to Dave Ramsey and asks him some financial questions, and then at the end of it, posts the results. And it's not like they become or they come back onto his show after he gives them their whatever advice. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you, bro. You know, oh yeah, man. Yo, we got to get around in politics again. Listen, you know, hey, it is cool. Watch your back. Sorry, sis. So, you know, uh, that's nice. But yeah, listen, man. It's always good, man. This is another black man. It's always good to get into the presence of a black man, you know, and talk that positive talk, like I was saying. Instead of talking the negative stuff, we can talk something positive, right? So that's always the 100% portion there. So now it adds you as the authority because you have the immediate answer, but nobody ever sees the aftermath. What happens after I take that there said advice from Dave Ramsey or Sue Zorman? Because from their college show, the advice sounds like, oh, okay, cool, boom. I'll take it. I'll do ABC. I'll do XYZ. And then at which point, I'll go ahead and I'll hop off, and the results will be beautiful, but you never see the end results of what happens when they actually go on these shows. They call in, they get the advice, but then again, like I said, you never see, oh, here's the end result. Here's what happened after, you know, Dave Ramsey told me to do ABC and XYZ. Yes, it's great to be able to get help with getting out of debt. He's excellent when it comes to lowering your debt, becoming debt free, having zero debt. Yes, he's excellent. But in terms of attaining wealth, one of the things I had to explain, his largest asset is a cash value, or his largest holding is a cash value life insurance policy. That's how he is able to attain all the assets in real estate, because he uses his life insurance as a way to get his portfolio. So we're going to look at some of that too, right? Those are a lot of those things. At any rate, folks, I'm pretty much done with my walk. So I'm going to hop off and go watch some foolishness in the clouds. Like I said, make sure you run to my community tab. I'll post it a few more times. If you see it, share it to your audience, please. You do need to click the link and register in advance. That's why I put it out in advance instead of like the day of. It's going to be Thursday, so it is in 2 days. I've been talking about it for a while, but I didn't want to put the link up because I've noticed in the past when I put the link up too far in advance, people don't show up. So for this one, you'll be able to show up whenever, you know, you'll be able to you'll be able to register a little bit in advance. This way you'll be able to show up and things won't be confused. So that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like. Hey, Miss KP, what's going on? That's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And same name, what's going on, brother? Alright? And make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth, or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional. The links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.